Hi there. In this experiment I'd like you to measure the speed of sound using an app that you can download for your phone. The app is called phyphox and I'll show you that in a moment. Now in phyphox they have an acoustic stopwatch, which means it's a stopwatch which you can start and stop just by making a noise. The way we're going to carry out this experiment is you're going to need two phones, both with phyphox downloaded onto them, and two people preferably to do this. So we have one person at this end with their mobile phone, and then a distance apart from them we need another person with their mobile phone. Let's call this distance separating them L, and this person will make a noise first, so they could clap their hands for instance, which will start the stopwatch on this phone. As the sound gets transmitted along, eventually this phone will hear the sound and that will start the stopwatch. So there'll be a delay in there, a very tiny delay, but there'll be a delay in there. Then what we're going to do, this person will make a noise to stop the stopwatch, and eventually that sound will get down to that phone to stop the stopwatch. Now we're going to have a difference in those two times. I'll call the difference in the times delta t. The distance we're measuring is going to be twice this length here, 2L. So speed is going to equal 2 times the length divided by the change in that stopwatch time. I'll show you what the experiment looks like, and then we'll go through my data and we'll see what I get, and then you can find out if you can improve that and get your answer closer to the true value. Okay? Right, for this experiment you're going to need a handy assistant. Hi! Here's mine. Obviously it helps if they're dressed as a physicist, as you can see. So we're going to measure the distance between the two phones. Then I'm going to make a noise to start the stopwatch of both phones. Lucas will then make a noise to stop the stopwatch of both phones, and we'll use those the difference in those two times and the distance to get our speed of sound. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Go. Right, so we've got 4.6 meters. So have you reset? Cool. So let's have a look at the times that we've got. Now we can see we've got a difference in times. We've got a 1.530 and a 1.553. So we'll use that difference in those two times, we'll use that distance, and hopefully that will give us an approximation for the speed of sound. So this is the phyphox app here. When you click on it, you scroll down and you'll see acoustic stopwatch. What you may have to do is this threshold number, you may have to change that. I had that on 0.5 when I did it. It cuts down some of the background noise. So if the background noise is making it start and stop, then you just increase your threshold. I had that on 0.5. When you press the play at the top, you can start and stop it with just a sound. There we go. So you've seen from my experiment the difference in time that I had, 0.023 seconds, and the distance that we used was 4.6 meters. So if we put all of those numbers into that equation that we've got, my result comes out at 400 meters per second. Now the true value is probably closer to around 360 meters per second. Air temperature has an effect on that, and air pressure will also have an effect on that. Also, the way I did my experiment as well, if you'd have noticed, I wasn't particularly close to the phone when I was making the noise. So perhaps if both of us would have got down lower so we were closer to the phone, that may have had an impact on it as well. So have a play around, repeat your experiment a few times, see if you can get some good results on that, and let me know how you get on. Good luck.